Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I'm going to share some of the benefits of becoming a US citizen. So if you currently have your green card and you're considering getting US citizenship, this video is for you, so make sure to stick around. Hi everybody, my name is Michael Ashoori and I'm a US immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles, California. At my law firm, we work with clients from all over the United States and worldwide, and we regularly post videos to make sure that you're up to date with the latest immigration news and trends. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button now. So as I mentioned, in today's video, we're going to talk about some of the benefits of becoming a US citizen. Many people are confused about what it actually means to be a US citizen versus a lawful permanent resident. So I hope that we can clear some of these differences up in today's video. So let's get started. So the first benefit of becoming a US citizen, this is one that many of you may already know about, is that a US citizen can vote in US elections. A lawful permanent resident, a green card holder, cannot vote in US elections. So that's one of the benefits of becoming a US citizen. Another benefit of becoming a US citizen is with respect to the types of family members that you can sponsor for their green card. So as a lawful permanent resident, there are certain categories of people that you can sponsor for their green card, such as your spouse and your children if certain conditions are met. A US citizen, on the other hand, has additional classifications of people that they can sponsor for their green card. For example, a US citizen can sponsor their siblings for their green card if certain conditions are met, or your parents if certain conditions are met. Another benefit of becoming a US citizen has to do with the security of your status as a US citizen in the United States. So that sounds a little bit confusing, but what you should know is that as a lawful permanent resident, there are multiple different ways that you could lose your lawful permanent resident status. For example, if you're convicted of certain crimes, or if you spend too much time outside of the United States, you could potentially lose your status as a US lawful permanent resident. However, once you become a US citizen, once you get your US citizenship, it's much harder to lose your citizenship. Now, there are certain ways for somebody to lose their citizenship, and it's called denaturalization. But again, it's much harder to lose your citizenship once you become a US citizen. Another benefit of becoming a US citizen has to do with fees and expenses. And let me explain what this means. When you get your green card, when you become a lawful permanent resident, your green card is typically valid for a period of 10 years. Every 10 years, you have to renew your green card. And this requires that you file an application with USCIS, and the filing fees for that application are pretty expensive. As of right now, the fees are close to $500. And as you may know, USCIS filing fees routinely increase. So again, as a lawful permanent resident, you periodically have to apply to renew your green card, and this can be costly and tedious. However, once you become a US citizen, you do not have to apply to renew your citizenship the way you would have to if you were a lawful permanent resident. So there you have it. In this video, we talked about 4 benefits of becoming a US citizen. We talked about how a US citizen can vote in US elections, and how a US citizen can sponsor additional family members for their green card, including siblings in some cases and parents in some cases, where a lawful permanent resident would not be able to sponsor those classifications of family members. We also talked about how a US citizen doesn't have to go through the tedious and costly process of renewing their green card or renewing their citizenship, the way that a lawful permanent resident has to. And we also talked about how a US citizen's status in the United States is more secure than that of a lawful permanent resident, and how lawful permanent residents can lose their status through committing various crimes or spending too much time outside of the United States, where it's much harder for a US citizen to lose their citizenship. So I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video.